3 bedtime vitamins for stronger legs. After 60, senior health tips. The common narrative suggests that as individuals gracefully enter their golden years, the natural course of aging inevitably leads to a decline in physical strength, particularly in the legs. This widespread belief often leaves older adults feeling helpless, resigned to a future of weakening muscles and diminished mobility. However, this perspective, though pervasive, paints an incomplete and frankly misleading picture. While aging does bring about certain physiological changes, the profound and often debilitating weakening of leg strength is not solely an unchangeable consequence of time. Instead, for a significant number of seniors, the underlying and often overlooked culprits are deeply rooted in a subtle yet critical deficiency of 3 vital vitamins. These essential micronutrients, rather than being mere dietary additions, are fundamental building blocks that your body critically requires to initiate and sustain the intricate processes of muscle repair and restoration, especially during the restorative hours of sleep. It is a truth that remains largely unspoken in conventional health dialogues, a crucial piece of information that could profoundly impact the quality of life for millions. What many find astonishing, and what goes largely unrevealed by mainstream media or profit-driven health campaigns, is the very nature of these powerful nutrients. They are inherently natural compounds, readily available and remarkably affordable, yet paradoxically, they offer very little financial incentive for large corporations to extensively market or promote. This lack of profitability is precisely why you will seldom, if ever, encounter compelling advertisements for these particular vitamins dominating your television screens or saturating your social media feeds. Consequently, a vast majority of medical professionals, often bound by protocols influenced by pharmaceutical interests or lacking specific training in advanced nutritional science, may not routinely discuss their profound benefits or recommend their targeted supplementation. Yet, despite this widespread oversight and the absence of aggressive marketing, the scientific evidence supporting the critical role of these vitamins is unequivocally clear and remarkably compelling. Decades of rigorous research, meticulously documented in peer-reviewed journals, consistently demonstrate their indispensable function in maintaining robust leg strength, promoting muscle integrity, and safeguarding overall balance. The ramifications of even a singular deficiency within this crucial trio are far from trivial. They are, in fact, alarmingly significant. For instance, scientific data indicates that an insufficient level of just one of these foundational vitamins can dramatically amplify an older adult's susceptibility to falls, potentially tripling their risk of experiencing such a dangerous incident after reaching the age of 60. Beyond the immediate danger of falls, a deficiency can also severely impede the body's natural capacity for muscle repair, delaying this vital regenerative process by a substantial 37%. Furthermore, the absence of these key nutrients can significantly elevate the likelihood of experiencing painful and disruptive leg cramps, increasing their occurrence by an uncomfortable 42%. These statistics are not abstract figures. They represent tangible threats to independence, quality of life, and overall well-being. The current discourse often highlights superficial solutions or generalized advice, failing to address the fundamental underlying mechanisms that govern muscle health and nervous system function. The real, unvarnished truth is that without a sufficient supply of these specific, foundational nutrients, your legs, which serve as your body's primary support system, your anchors to the world, and your means of independent movement, will inevitably begin to weaken from their very core. The intricate machinery of your muscles, deprived of the essential building blocks for regeneration and repair, will struggle to recover from even routine daily activities. Concurrently, the delicate and complex network of nerves that transmits vital signals between your brain and your limbs will begin to lose its precise and efficient communication, leading to coordination issues and instability. Recent groundbreaking studies have provided illuminating insights, demonstrating a clear and direct correlation between the supplementation of these specific vitamins before bedtime and significant improvements in seniors' physical capabilities. Participants in these research trials, who consistently took these targeted nutrients, experienced measurable enhancements in their balance, a noticeable reduction in persistent leg pain, and remarkably faster muscle recovery rates, often within a mere few days of consistent intake. These are not minor anecdotal improvements, but scientifically verified shifts that translate directly into enhanced mobility and comfort. Drawing upon an extensive body of eye-opening research and clinical findings, we are about to meticulously detail the top 3 vitamins that every adult over the age of 60 should seriously consider incorporating into their nightly routine, specifically before bed, to swiftly and effectively regain lost leg strength and vitality. Every single piece of information presented here is rigorously supported by robust scientific studies, with verifiable reference links readily available for your own scrutiny and verification. Our aim is to empower you with accurate, evidence-based knowledge. But before we delve into the profound specifics of each vitamin, we invite you to actively participate in this conversation. Please take a moment to leave a comment below, letting us know where in the world you are currently watching from, your age, and the vitamins you are presently taking on a daily basis. Your input is valuable, and we are committed to replying to every single comment with personalized advice, carefully tailored to your unique lifestyle, specific age, and individual leg health needs. This is a unique opportunity to receive genuine, targeted information that can make a tangible difference in your life. Now let us embark on this journey of discovery, starting with the very first vitamin on our essential list, a nutrient that, despite its profound importance, most seniors unfortunately hardly ever take. The first crucial nutrient we must address is vitamin B12, a powerhouse vitamin that, while often heard of in general health discussions, remains largely misunderstood in terms of its absolute criticality for robust leg strength, smooth and steady movement, and the indispensable process of nighttime muscle and nerve repair. It is astounding to consider that while many older adults may have a passing familiarity with B12, remarkably few genuinely grasp the profound, intricate ways in which it underpins their ability to move confidently and recover effectively. When your body's B12 levels begin to dwindle and drop below optimal thresholds, the consequences for your legs are immediate and multifaceted. It's not merely a matter of experiencing muscle loss, although that is certainly a contributing factor. More critically, the sophisticated communication network between your brain and your legs, the very system that orchestrates every step, every balance adjustment, every intentional movement, begins to falter and break down. Envision vitamin B12 functioning much like an intricate, high-speed electrical wire, meticulously connecting the vast network of your nerves to the precise actions of your muscles. This vital neural pathway ensures that your brain's commands are instantaneously and accurately transmitted to your leg muscles, allowing for coordinated and powerful movement. When this essential connection weakens due to a B12 deficiency, the resulting symptoms are debilitating. Profound fatigue that saps your energy, an unnerving instability that makes you feel perpetually off balance, and ultimately an elevated risk of dangerous falls that can lead to severe injuries and a drastic reduction in independence. Herein lies a significant and often overlooked problem, specifically impacting older adults. After the age of 60, your body's inherent ability to efficiently absorb vitamin B12 directly from the foods you consume undergoes a substantial decline. This is not a personal failing or a consequence of poor dietary choices. Rather, it is a natural, albeit challenging, physiological change associated with aging. As you mature, your stomach's capacity to produce adequate amounts of hydrochloric acid, a vital digestive component, progressively diminishes. Hydrochloric acid plays a pivotal role in liberating B12 from the protein molecules to which it is bound in food. Without sufficient hydrochloric acid, this initial crucial step in the absorption process is compromised. Consequently, even if you are diligently consuming a diet rich in B12-containing foods such as meat, fish, or eggs, your intestines may be unable to absorb enough of this essential nutrient to meet your body's demands. The statistics paint a stark picture. According to comprehensive data from the National Institutes of Health, a staggering proportion, up to 43%, of individuals over the age of 60 have either low or borderline B12 levels. What is particularly concerning is that a significant number of these individuals remain entirely unaware of their deficiency, as symptoms often manifest gradually and insidiously, easily mistaken for other age-related complaints. The progression of these symptoms typically begins subtly, often with unexplained numbness in the feet. This can then evolve into persistent tingling sensations, followed by a noticeable stiffness in the legs and feet, and eventually culminating in pronounced weakness when attempting to stand up from a seated position or rise from bed. Why does this debilitating sequence of events unfold? The answer lies in B12's indispensable role in maintaining the integrity of the myelin sheath. This critical fatty layer acts as a protective insulation, meticulously surrounding your nerve fibers, much like the rubber coating around an electrical wire. The myelin sheath is absolutely essential for the rapid and efficient transmission of electrical signals along your nerves. When B12 levels are insufficient, this protective sheath begins to degrade and weaken. As a result, your nerves lose their capacity to transmit signals properly and quickly. This means that the vital messages originating from your brain, intended to direct and coordinate your leg movements, simply do not reach their intended destination efficiently or at all. This communication breakdown is precisely why older adults suffering from low B12 frequently exhibit a characteristic slow and shuffling gait, unsteady steps that betray a loss of balance, noticeable foot dragging, and the distressing occurrence of debilitating nighttime leg cramps. These symptoms, so commonly observed, can tragically mimic the early stages of more severe neurological conditions, such as Parkinson's disease, or present similarly to diabetic neuropathy, highlighting the importance of accurate diagnosis and B12 assessment. A landmark 2017 study, meticulously published in the prestigious journal Neurology, and involving a massive cohort of over 25,000 seniors, provided irrefutable evidence of B12's importance. The findings revealed that individuals with low B12 levels were an alarming 60% more likely to experience falls, and nearly 3 times more likely to develop significant walking problems compared to their B12 sufficient counterparts. This underscores the profound impact of this single vitamin on maintaining mobility and preventing serious injury. However, recognizing the problem is only half the solution. Timing, it turns out, is absolutely critical for effective intervention. Your nervous system, a marvel of biological engineering, undergoes its most intensive period of regeneration and repair precisely during sleep. This is the nocturnal window when your body diligently works to repair damaged nerve tissue, reset intricate muscle coordination patterns, and strengthen the crucial communication pathways between your brain and your muscles. If adequate levels of vitamin B12 are not readily available within your system during this vital overnight repair cycle, your nerves simply cannot recover or regenerate properly. This is precisely why the strategic decision to take B12 before bedtime is not merely convenient, but absolutely vital. By doing so, you are ensuring that your body is supplied with the exact nutrients it needs, at the precise moment it is most poised to utilize them for comprehensive repair and restoration. Crucially, unlike stimulants such as caffeine, which can disrupt sleep patterns, vitamin B12 actually promotes a calm and balanced brain activity. It does not possess any stimulant properties that would keep you awake. In fact, many older adults who have incorporated nighttime B12 supplementation into their routine report experiencing deeper, more profoundly restorative sleep, waking feeling more refreshed and energized. It is also important to understand that not all forms of vitamin B12 are created equal, particularly for older adults. The most efficacious type for seniors is methylcobalamin, primarily because it is absorbed significantly more easily and effectively by the body. This is especially pertinent for those who may already be grappling with age-related digestive issues that compromise nutrient uptake. For maximum bioavailability and rapid assimilation, the most effective versions are sublingual tablets, those designed to dissolve gently under the tongue. This method allows the B12 to enter the bloodstream directly, completely bypassing the complex digestive tract and its potential absorption barriers in the stomach and intestines. If you are currently relying solely on standard oral tablets or general multivitamins that do not specify methylcobalamin or sublingual delivery, you might still inadvertently be deficient despite your best efforts. The tangible benefits of correcting a B12 deficiency can be remarkably swift. Within a mere 10 to 14 days of consistent, appropriate supplementation, many seniors begin to report a noticeable improvement in their muscle coordination, faster and more responsive nerve reactions, and a distinct sensation of stronger, more controlled leg movements. Clinical studies have even documented extraordinary cases. After just 6 weeks of daily B12 supplementation, one elderly patient who had previously been unable to walk unaided for more than 10 minutes reportedly regained full and independent mobility. These are not isolated, miraculous anomalies, but rather clear demonstrations of fundamental nutritional science at work, empowering the body to restore its natural functions. Therefore, if your legs are frequently feeling stiff, persistently weak, or plagued by numbness, if you've started to notice involuntary twitching at night, or if you consistently feel unstable and unsure while walking, it is absolutely paramount to begin by comprehensively assessing and correcting your vitamin B12 levels. This is not simply about adding another supplement to your regimen. It is about responding to a clear, undeniable signal from your body that a critical component of its neural and muscular health is compromised. The longer your delicate nerve pathways are deprived of this essential nutrient, the progressively harder and more protracted the process of restoring full strength and functionality will become. Prioritizing B12 is a foundational step towards reclaiming your mobility and independence. Now, let us turn our attention to the second vital vitamin on our comprehensive list, a nutrient with proven capabilities to significantly reverse leg weakness, often within an impressive time frame of just 2 weeks when strategically taken at bedtime, and which profoundly promotes genuine muscle growth and repair. Securing its place as a truly indispensable ally for seniors, we are referring to vitamin D3. This particular revelation might come as a genuine surprise to many. The widespread popular perception of vitamin D3, affectionately known as the sunshine vitamin, is predominantly limited to its well-established benefits for bone health and calcium absorption. Yet, as individuals approach and surpass the age of 60, vitamin D3 transcends its conventional role, transforming into one of your body's most exceptionally powerful and versatile allies for the crucial processes of maintaining, rebuilding, and significantly strengthening muscle tissue, especially within the legs. Even more critically, if you neglect to take this essential nutrient before you settle down for sleep, you inadvertently bypass and lose access to your body's absolute key recovery window, a period when profound physiological restoration occurs. This strategic timing makes its supplementation during the evening hours more profoundly crucial than ever before. It is an alarming reality that a vast number of older adults remain entirely unaware of their significant deficiency in vitamin D3. Startling statistics reveal that over 70% of seniors are, in fact, deficient in this vital nutrient, a proportion that is far too high for such a foundational element of health. The evidence linking this deficiency to diminished physical capabilities is undeniably clear and compelling. Persistent weak legs, noticeably slower recovery times after even minimal physical exertion, and a substantially increased risk of falls are all directly and strongly correlated with suboptimal or low vitamin D3 levels. Let us meticulously break down the intricate mechanisms behind this profound connection. Vitamin D3's influence extends far, far beyond merely facilitating calcium absorption or being synthesized through sunlight exposure. It plays a direct, indispensable, and active role in muscle protein synthesis, the complex biological process your body orchestrates to meticulously create, repair, and regenerate muscle fibers. As individuals age, particularly around the age of 60, the body's innate capacity to efficiently rebuild muscle tissue after the micro-traumas and wear and tear of daily activity begins to steadily decline. This is why you might find yourself experiencing inexplicable soreness or stiffness after simply walking around the house or performing routine tasks. However, when your vitamin D3 levels are insufficient, this already decelerated rebuilding process grinds to an even slower pace, becoming severely compromised. This critical slowdown is precisely when sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass, begins to overtly manifest, and it conspicuously targets your legs first. Your primary leg muscles, the powerful quadriceps in your thighs, the robust gluteal muscles, and the resilient calves, will gradually, almost imperceptibly at first, begin to shrink and atrophy. Even before these changes become visually apparent, you will undeniably feel their impact. Simple daily actions that were once effortless suddenly become challenging. Getting up from a chair feels harder, climbing a flight of stairs demands significantly more effort and leaves you breathless, and standing for extended periods becomes quickly tiring and uncomfortable. This insidious weakening gradually causes your physical world to shrink, limiting your activities and impacting your independence. A rigorous 2020 study, prominently published in the esteemed Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism, yielded incredibly promising results. It found that older adults with documented low D3 levels, who diligently supplemented with vitamin D3 before bedtime, experienced a remarkable 34% drop in the incidence of falls and an impressive 19% boost in leg strength within a mere 3 months. These are not incremental improvements, these are substantial, life-altering gains in stability and power. Why such a profound impact? Because D3 does not merely maintain bone density, it also actively participates in and activates muscle receptors that are directly responsible for mediating muscle strength and overall balance. Furthermore, since these crucial muscle receptors are most profoundly active and receptive when growth hormone is naturally released during the deepest phases of restorative sleep, the bedtime hour emerges as the unequivocally optimal moment to take vitamin D3 for maximal therapeutic benefit. But the extraordinary benefits of D3 extend even further. This multifaceted vitamin also plays a significant role in helping to reduce systemic inflammation within your muscles. Do you frequently experience an uncomfortable burning sensation in your calves at night, or a deep, persistent ache in your thighs that lingers even after rest? This chronic, low-grade microinflammation could very well be the underlying culprit, and vitamin D3 is a potent ally in helping to effectively control and mitigate it. According to a compelling 2022 study published in Frontiers in Aging, seniors who were demonstrably deficient in D3 exhibited twice the amount of nighttime leg pain and reported significantly slower muscle recovery rates compared to their D3-sufficient counterparts. Over a period of 6 weeks, those who consistently took vitamin D3 before bed showed measurable and clinically significant improvements across several key metrics: increased walking speed, enhanced balance, and a notable reduction in pain levels. Here is where many older adults unwittingly make a critical mistake. They either entirely omit D3 from their daily regimen, or if they do take it, they do so in the morning. However, when vitamin D3 is strategically ingested at night, it achieves a perfect synergistic alignment with your body's innate repair and recovery rhythms. This precise timing is when the most profound and transformative benefits truly begin to manifest. It is crucial to internalize this fact. Actual muscle growth and meaningful recovery do not primarily occur during your workout at the gym or through the activities of your day. The lion's share of muscle regeneration, strengthening, and adaptation happens while you are deeply asleep. Without adequate levels of D3, this vital nocturnal process cannot proceed optimally or efficiently, severely hampering your progress in recovery. And contrary to popular belief, relying solely on sunlight exposure is simply not enough for older adults. After the age of 60, your skin's capacity to synthesize vitamin D3 from the same amount of sun exposure diminishes dramatically by as much as 75%. This stark physiological reality means that even if you diligently engage in daily outdoor walks and spend time in the sun, your body may still not be generating or receiving the critical amount of D3 it desperately needs for optimal muscle health. Consequently, strategic supplementation becomes not merely beneficial, but absolutely essential for this demographic. Most adults over the age of 60 will derive significant benefit from a daily intake of 2,000 to 4,000 international units, IU, of vitamin D3 each night. While these are general guidelines, your specific blood levels of vitamin D should always ultimately guide the precise dosage, and consultation with a healthcare professional is always advisable. Critically, always opt for vitamin D3, cholecalciferol, and meticulously avoid vitamin D2, ergocalciferol, as D3 is the naturally occurring and far more bioavailable form. For enhanced absorption, it is recommended to take D3 with a small amount of healthy fat, such as a slice of avocado, a handful of nuts, or even with a glass of almond milk or a tablespoon of olive oil. And dispel any worries about D3 disrupting your sleep. Quite the opposite. Some studies affirmatively demonstrate that D3 can actually improve sleep quality by calming the nervous system and effectively reducing the occurrence of those bothersome nighttime leg cramps. If your muscles frequently feel tight and unresponsive, if your recovery from daily activities is noticeably poor, or if your walking pace is gradually but persistently slowing down, your body may simply be signaling a critical deficiency in this profoundly crucial nutrient. Consciously rectifying this overlooked habit could finally provide your muscles with the precise and consistent support they require to fully recover, rebuild, and thrive. The final and arguably the most powerful vitamin in this remarkable trio for restoring robust leg strength and overall mobility is one that most seniors have astonishingly never even considered, let alone integrated into their health regimen. While vitamin D3 profoundly supports muscle strength and helps rebuild collagen, and can even reactivate muscle memory, reversing years of muscle decline, even into your 70s, it works best in tandem with this often overlooked nutrient. So, taking the coveted first place for its transformative impact, we introduce vitamin K2. It is truly remarkable how almost no older adult actively discusses or prioritizes this vitamin, despite the compelling scientific evidence suggesting it might be the single most potent and effective nutrient for rapidly restoring leg strength and improving overall musculoskeletal health. And it is absolutely crucial to clarify, we are emphatically not referring to the commonly known vitamin K1, the variety primarily found in leafy green vegetables, which is primarily responsible for its role in blood clotting. This distinct and far less recognized nutrient is vitamin K2, and its unique physiological function is to precisely reverse what the insidious processes of aging have been relentlessly stealing from your bones and muscles. The probability is exceptionally high that your body is currently experiencing a severe deficit of K2, particularly if you are over the age of 60 and frequently find your legs feeling chronically weak, persistently sore, or noticeably unstable. Perhaps you've started to notice an unsettling cracking or popping sound in your knees when you stand up from a seated position, or your calves begin to feel heavy and like rubber bands, even halfway through a typical day. These seemingly disparate symptoms often point towards a deeper, systemic issue that K2 is uniquely positioned to address. So, what exactly does vitamin K2 fundamentally do within the intricate machinery of your body? To truly grasp its profound importance, think of vitamin K2 as your body's highly sophisticated and indispensable calcium traffic controller. In simpler, more accessible terms, its primary and critical function is to intelligently and precisely direct calcium, a mineral that is absolutely essential for strong bones, away from detrimental locations and towards where it is unequivocally needed. Specifically, it actively steers calcium away from your delicate arteries, your susceptible joints, and the soft tissues of your body, ensuring that this vital mineral is accurately transported and deposited into your bones, where it truly belongs and where it can contribute to their strength and density. When vitamin K2 is conspicuously absent or present in insufficient quantities, this meticulously orchestrated calcium distribution system goes awry. Calcium, rather than being properly utilized for skeletal health, begins to wander astray, depositing itself in places where it causes harm. It can gradually harden your blood vessels, contributing to arterial stiffness and cardiovascular issues. It can accumulate deleteriously in your joints, leading to painful stiffness, reduced flexibility, and the development or exacerbation of conditions like arthritis. And it can stiffen your body's soft tissues, compromising their natural elasticity and function. This explains a puzzling paradox. Many seniors with critically low K2 levels frequently suffer from the twin afflictions of both tight, persistently aching legs and brittle, fragile bones. Their body's calcium is literally being misdirected to the wrong physiological locations, becoming a source of pathology rather than strength, and the vast majority of people remain entirely oblivious to this fundamental imbalance. Beyond its role as a calcium regulator, K2 also plays a vital and direct role in activating specific genes that are critically responsible for promoting and facilitating muscle recovery. In an illuminating 2021 study published in the academic journal Nutrients, older adults who consistently took a daily dose of K2 exhibited truly remarkable physiological improvements. Their quadriceps strength, a key indicator of lower body power, increased by an impressive 21%, while their standing balance, crucial for preventing falls, improved by a significant 31% in a remarkably short span of just 8 weeks. These are not merely statistical boosts from a supplement. These are tangible, observable signs of genuine muscle activation and enhanced neuromuscular function at a cellular level. Even more compellingly, those study participants who strategically took K2 before bedtime experienced the most pronounced and significant improvements, logically aligning with the body's peak periods of bone and muscle regeneration, which occur most rapidly during the deep restorative phases of sleep. Vitamin K2, however, truly shines when it works in an essential partnership with vitamin D3. Think of them as perfectly synchronized partners in a physiological dance. Vitamin D3 performs the crucial initial step of helping calcium to enter your bloodstream from your diet. But it is vitamin K2 that then steps in to ensure that this circulating calcium ends up precisely where it is needed, in your bones and teeth, instead of aberrantly depositing in your arteries, kidneys, or joints. Without a sufficient supply of K2, vitamin D3 can counterintuitively actually backfire. It can effectively mobilize calcium into the bloodstream, but without K2's guidance, that calcium might be pushed into the wrong, harmful places, exacerbating rather than alleviating issues. This critical synergistic relationship clarifies why some older adults who take D3 alone continue to experience persistent stiffness, worsening joint pain, or even arterial calcification. In the vast majority of these cases, the crucial missing piece, the orchestrator of calcium, is almost always vitamin K2. But K2's benefits do not stop there. This extraordinary vitamin also significantly boosts how efficiently muscles utilize glucose for energy, a critical factor for sustained physical activity and endurance. Furthermore, it actively contributes to the formation of new bone tissue by activating a pivotal protein known as osteocalcin. These functions are especially pertinent and beneficial for older individuals who may be grappling with conditions such as slow circulation, insulin resistance, or prediabetes, as K2's metabolic support can offer significant advantages. In a rigorously conducted clinical trial published in Aging and Disease, seniors who supplemented with K2 demonstrated noticeably better blood sugar control and exhibited remarkably greater leg endurance during standardized walking tests. When taken specifically at night, K2 even played a crucial role in replenishing muscle glycogen stores while participants were sleeping, leading to stronger, more energized legs the following day, completely free from undue fatigue or post-exertion soreness. Herein lies the principal challenge. Vitamin K2 is regrettably rare in the typical modern Western diet. Its primary dietary sources are limited to specific, often less commonly consumed items such as aged cheeses, certain organ meats, and fermented foods like the traditional Japanese dish natto. Unless you are regularly incorporating these specific foods into your diet, it is highly probable that you are not receiving sufficient amounts of K2. This is precisely why supplementing with the MK7 form of vitamin K2 is so highly recommended, particularly when taken before bed. MK7 is celebrated as the most absorbable and long-lasting type of K2, meaning it remains active within your body for an extended period. This sustained presence offers more consistent and reliable calcium control, and crucially provides robust overnight support for muscle repair and regeneration. When you make the conscious decision to take vitamin K2 before sleeping, it is akin to flipping a powerful switch, activating and optimizing your body's inherent natural repair and regeneration systems. And if you are already diligently taking vitamin D3, understanding this symbiotic relationship is paramount, as K2 is truly the essential key that unlocks and maximizes the full profound benefits of D3, ensuring calcium is directed to build strong bones and muscles rather than causing harm. So, if you have recently noticed a distinct and concerning weakening in your legs, if climbing stairs has become an increasingly daunting and difficult endeavor, or if you are experiencing new, unexplained knee and calf pain that was conspicuously absent last year, vitamin K2 might very well be the critical, overlooked missing link in your health puzzle. If your muscles consistently feel like they haven't adequately recovered, if your strength seems stubbornly stagnant or in decline, and if your legs feel as though they are slowly but surely losing the battle against time and gravity, it could all fundamentally come down to this one, profoundly underestimated vitamin. Should this comprehensive video provide you with valuable insights and empower you with actionable information, we sincerely encourage you to show your support by hitting the like button, sharing this vital knowledge with someone you genuinely care about who could benefit, and subscribing to our channel for a continuous stream of real, evidence-based health solutions meticulously designed specifically for seniors. Your legs are the foundational pillars that carry you through the entirety of your life, enabling independence and exploration. Let us collectively ensure they remain vibrantly strong, resilient, and capable for all the wonderful years that lie ahead. If you have any further questions, wish to share your own personal experiences, or simply want to contribute to the ongoing conversation, please do not hesitate to leave a comment below. We are here to listen and engage. Thank you profoundly for watching.